Hi, I'm Ryan Dieter with Key Realty, and welcome back to another monthly market update here for Columbus, Ohio. I want to jump right into it and do a quick market update. It's the end of February right now as I record this, and I know I'm a little behind, so I'm going to share my screen on recording it for the new year here. I sent out a market forecast last month to kind of predict what's going on with this market. And if you had a chance to check that out, you can kind of see we're right in line with kind of what I was saying in that video, that things are kind of right where they were last year at this time. So nothing too new, nothing surprising, but let's take a look at the numbers so you can kind of see it for yourself. We're still seeing steady growth, things coming and going really quick. When it hits the market, they're gone within a couple of days on average. And so we'll take a look at the numbers. A couple of things that I want to just touch point on is obviously always the appreciation change, the average sale price change. We're at 10%. This is for the recent January, the most recent numbers we have in January 2022. And we go back a year from now, January 2021, that number was about 15. So it is, technically, according to this is all the MLS data, every county in the Columbus area that takes this. So according to this number, this area has slowed down. Now, I will tell you, depending on what area of Columbus you're in, we've seen things, go faster in some areas. Some of the more affordable suburbs, things just outside of Columbus, really taken off right now. I've seen anywhere in the 20s %, and some things obviously slowing down on the other end too. So we're seeing more stuff in the city itself, not sell quite as fast as appreciation, still selling, but not quite as high as appreciation rates. So just something to note there. If you're interested in a certain individual area, let me know. I can always get that information to you as well. The other things I want to touch base on are the days on market. We see here, 2021, January had 25 days on market. We're seeing 22. So we did see a drop on days on market. So things are still selling quick. They're selling, a little bit faster than they were in January 2021. We're still seeing kind of that same pace though. I mean, give or take 3 days. So on average, this is the big thing I want to hit on, is that new listings, we're still seeing, just 0.4% difference in last year. You may keep hearing, and I kind of reiterated this on my yearly forecast here for 2022, is that everyone kept saying that we have a listing shortage, it's a listing shortage, and we're right on track. But 2021 again had the highest amount of listings ever sold since 2010, and so we're actually seeing an uptick in listings. It's more the buyer demand that's kind of was making the listing shortage, quote unquote, happen. So we'd see stuff hit the market and it'd just be gone within days. So it felt like there was a listing shortage. It was just a very competitive buyer's market. And we're seeing the same thing. We're seeing, within less than 9 homes difference here from month, year over year in this. So there's really not much difference. And we're seeing the same trends as we saw last year. Long story short, we're seeing about the same thing. The inventory is up just a little bit. So, some new listings that haven't sold from the last few months are probably still sticking around here, creating a little uptick, but it's within a margin that's really not going to make a difference if you're trying to buy a home in this market. So long story short, we're just kind of seeing the same thing 2021 happen. Moving forward, I do want to just speak on what's going on in the world right now with Russia invading Ukraine. That is something I am closely watching when it comes to not only just the humanitarian effort going on, but also the effect that's going to have on the global economy and the housing market here in Columbus locally. So, we'll see how that impacts it. I think it is going to, cause people to stop and make a decision. Maybe slow down and say, okay, what is going to happen? Whenever there's unknown factors, people are hesitant to make decisions. So that's another thing to think about moving forward for yourself or just in general when it comes to watching the market. But we'll see kind of where that shakes out, and hopefully for everyone's sake that it actually doesn't come to be more tragic than it already is. So something to just pay attention to as well when it comes to this local market. Yeah, so if you have any questions, again, I'm Ryan Dieter with Key Realty. Feel free to email me, call me if you have any questions and want to talk about your individual area, market, location, even your individual house. Happy to always bring you up to speed on what's going on in your neighborhood. Thanks for watching.